Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martridge here with your outlook for August 4th, 2015. And we're going to have a cold front that's going to move through very early this morning. It's going to get kind of hung up here offshore here, just southeast of our coverage area here, and that's going to be the focus of several impulses of low pressure that are going to move along that boundary, some stronger than others. Over the next couple of days. I'm going to show you that here. Here's just looking at around noon on Tuesday. Not much going on here today. Should be a partly cloudy skies for at the very least the interior. Might have a little bit more in the way of cloud cover further south and east you go. So we're not really expecting much in the way of precipitation. Best chances for that would be further south and east, closest to that boundary. We are going to hang on to the muggy conditions a little bit, but the air temperatures will drop by about 2 or 3 degrees today. So although the air temperature will drop a little bit, you're still going to have a little bit, actually even more humid than it was yesterday. So you actually, the apparent temperature or the heat index will actually be pretty close to what it was on Monday, so you might not feel much of a difference. In other words, going a little bit further from this, you can see the cold front is actually going to be situated down here like this. You can see it's very close to, and it's showing some precipitation here in our southeastern areas here. So it could be a shower or thunderstorm across South Jersey, Delaware. We'll be watching for that as a possibility, but the interior should be drying out. We should be partly cloudy up in these areas here, so we're not expecting anything in the way of precipitation anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania or northern New Jersey. Now, I'll say that, and of course something will pop up, but for the most part, that's what we're looking at here for your Wednesday, or for Tuesday, I should say. As you go into Wednesday here, pretty much everywhere will be in the clear. Frontal boundary is still going to be situated to our south, although it won't be as easily discernible here on this image here. Here's your frontal boundary sitting here like this, so it's to be just southeast of our area, but enough of our coverage area will be in the clear now, where we're not dealing with any precipitation whatsoever. Our next focus of attention, as we go a little bit further here, I want to move to the next couple frames here. Next area of focus is going to be this system here moving in from the Ohio Valley. Now, this is a very interesting system because depending on what model you look at, and there's plenty of them. There's about 15 different solutions with this of what it can do. I mean, there's an opportunity for it's going to be heading toward our area here, and again, it's going to be traversing that stalled frontal boundary that I showed you before. So this is kind of laying the path of where this is going to go. And if this, give you a couple scenarios here. Here's your area low pressure here. I think the model's having trouble with this system here, just because of the amount of the convection here in the Midwest here. It's kind of throwing it for a bit of a loop right now. So once it irons that out, the details will get fine-tuned as they get a little bit closer. But it does look like it's going to move in this general direction here. The questions remain mainly around timing, how quickly this gets in here, and how quickly it exits. There's some models today that were showing this lingering well into the day on Friday, and even Friday night, early Saturday in some models. I don't think that's going to end up happening. The models do unilaterally agree, though, that Thursday will now be a dry day, and then rain moves in the mid to late evening and continues overnight is the best scenario we're looking at right now. If this system remains weaker as it moves toward us, it could very easily miss us to the south, and there are some models suggesting that as well. So we're going to push this a little bit forward here and show you what we're looking at. This is probably the most likely scenario. This is what we're looking at right now. Rain moving in again overnight, in the overnight hours here, Thursday night, and continuing into Friday here. Could be some heavy rain involved with this if it does in fact take this path and comes a little bit farther north. If it's too weak, though, if this system comes in from the Ohio Valley and is too weak, it's going to be forced to be further south, and the precipitation shield with this will not be as impressive this far north. So it might be a situation where northeastern PA is high and dry altogether if that occurs. So again, these are things we're going to have to work out over the next couple days, as the model guidance is all over this place with this system, until we get a clear idea of what we're looking at. Not looking at anything but rain here, or maybe some embedded thunder for our southern areas here, but no big deal as far as severe weather is concerned. I don't want to have anybody concerned. This is just a synoptic rainfall, and we're just trying to determine timing and how long this hangs around, and whether it'll affect all day Friday, or you get some partial clearing later Friday, or if it hangs in through the night, or maybe early Saturday morning. These are all questions that still have to be answered Right now we're leaning towards this ending sometime Friday afternoon. Just looking at the ensemble guidance or the individual ensemble members that for the most part agree with an earlier exit. So we're going to stick with that idea for now. And then as we get past that, it looks like we get into the weekend, and the weekend should be a dry one, both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures returning to temperate averages, maybe slightly below averages for this time of year as far as temperatures are expected to be. We might get down to in and around 80 degrees, give or take a few degrees north and south of that on Saturday, and then maybe go up another 2 degrees here on Sunday. But it looks like right now, it looks like a fantastic weekend coming up again. Lower humidity, lower temperatures. So if you're not looking at, not liking the 90s that we've been having recently, or the upper 80s muggy conditions, this weekend is going to be for you. This is a good outdoors weekend. Still warm enough that you can still do some outdoor activities as far as like swimming and things like that, but not overly over the top. In other words, where it's unbearable. So it should be a very nice weekend coming up, regardless of what the system does here on Friday. We will keep in touch with this definitely over the next couple of days to see what this is going to do, because track and timing are going to be very important for any outdoor events. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and that is your outlook for August 4th, 2015. Have a great Tuesday.